Surviving the AI shift, a story of faith, resilience, and business. The world is changing faster than most people can understand. Machines now write stories, they design logos, they answer questions that once required years of study. For some, this technological revolution feels exciting, but for millions of ordinary people, it feels terrifying. Because when technology moves faster than human adaptation, livelihoods begin to tremble, businesses collapse, skills become obsolete, and people begin to ask a painful question: what place do I still have in this new world? This is the story of one man who faced that question and discovered that faith and resilience are stronger than any machine. The quiet entrepreneur, in a busy corner of the city, stood a small shop. Nothing extravagant. Just a narrow storefront with a modest sign that read, Kareem Design and Print. Inside worked Abdul Kareem, a quiet entrepreneur who had spent more than a decade building his business. He was not famous, he was not wealthy, but he was proud. Every banner he printed helped celebrate someone's wedding. Every poster promoted a small local business. Every design carried a piece of his effort.
Wow,
The machines hummed daily, ink flowed, customers visited regularly. It was not a luxury, but it was stability. And stability for many families is a form of peace. The arrival of a new era. Then something happened that Kareem did not fully understand at first. Customers stopped coming. At first, it was gradual. A regular client skipped one order, then another. Soon, entire weeks passed with no work. When Kareem asked around, the answer surprised him. People were using AI design tools. With a few words typed into a computer, logos appeared instantly. Posters were generated automatically. Advertisements were created in seconds. Designs that once took Kareem hours could now be produced by a machine in minutes. The technology spread quickly, and with it came silence. The shop that once echoed with the rhythm of printing machines grew quiet. Too quiet. The weight of responsibility behind every struggling business lies something deeper. Responsibility. Kareem was not working only for himself. At home, waited his family. School fees, food, rent, electric bills. Each month brought new pressure. Each unpaid invoice felt heavier than the last. Some nights, Kareem remained inside his shop long after sunset. The glow of the computer screen reflected in his tired eyes. He scrolled through articles about artificial intelligence. Experts praised the technology. Investors celebrated it. But no one spoke about the small entrepreneurs quietly being pushed aside. One night, after closing the shop, Kareem whispered softly, Ya Allah, guide me. In that moment of silence, a verse surfaced in his memory. A verse he had learned long ago. And whoever relies upon Allah, then he is sufficient for him. Quran 65:3. But Kareem understood something important. Trust in God does not mean waiting without effort. Faith requires action. The difficult decision. The next morning, Kareem made a decision that frightened him. Instead of resisting AI, he would learn it. The process was not easy. New software, complex tools, endless tutorials. Sometimes the technology produced strange results. Sometimes it failed completely. More than once, Kareem wondered if he was wasting his time. But perseverance slowly turned confusion into understanding. Something unexpected began to happen. The same technology he once feared started helping him. AI could produce fast drafts. But Kareem refined them with human creativity. AI could generate ideas, but Kareem shaped them with cultural meaning and personal understanding. The machine offered speed. He offered wisdom. And together, something powerful emerged. A new kind of business. Word began to spread. Entrepreneurs who tried automated tools discovered something important. Machines were efficient, but they lacked human understanding. They could create designs, but they could not truly understand people. That is where Kareem became valuable again. He offered something technology alone could not provide: experience, creativity, human insight. Soon, new customers appeared. Startups wanted AI-enhanced designs guided by human creativity. Local businesses wanted branding that connected emotionally with their audience. Kareem's shop came alive again. The machines hummed once more. But this time, something had changed. Kareem was no longer just a designer. He had become a bridge between technology and humanity. The real lesson: one evening, as Kareem locked his shop after a long day, he looked up at the night sky. For months, he had feared the future, but now he understood something deeper. Technology will always evolve. Tools will always change. Entire industries may transform overnight, but the qualities that sustain success remain timeless. Faith, adaptability, courage, and the refusal to surrender when the world shifts beneath your feet. The Quran reminds us that human beings were created with extraordinary potential, not to remain stagnant. Thank you for watching. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more insightful lectures and motivational topics.